But it says up there, Persian Square. But we're not in Persia or Iran. We're actually in the country that is the greatest enemy of Iran, the United States. In the city of Los Angeles, home to the largest Iranian community outside the homeland, in an area also known as Tehrangeles. And I'm looking around, I'm seeing lots of shops in Farsi. The letters are like in Arabic, but it's not Arabic, it's Farsi. So let's see what other signs of Iran we can find here in Tehrangeles. Ah, you see? A flag of the Shah with letters in Farsi. Hello.
Hi.
This your shop?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I see you have this Iranian flag
Yes.
and the plate of the Shah.
Yeah.
Reza Pahlavi.
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
You have good information.
Ah, yes.
About the Persian.
So you were born here?
Here?
Yeah.
No, from Iran.
Where in Iran?
Kermanshah.
Very interesting to see. Ah, this is Iranian money. Old Iranian money. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye. Wow. Look at that. Persian rugs, plates with pictures of the Shah, old bills from Iran in that period. It's probably time to tell you a little bit about the history and how this community came about. In the early 60s and the 70s, Iran was ruled by a monarch known as the Shah. And he was actually very close to the United States and pretty much controlled by the United States. The reason being, among others, because the US and Britain instigated a coup in 1953 to depose the Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, who was trying to limit the powers of the monarch. And this was due to a conflict over Iranian oil. So once they got rid of him, they were able basically to be the main controlling power through the monarch, the Shah. And Iranians started coming here to the United States, setting up some of these shops. But it was after the Iranian Revolution in 1979, when the Islamic Republic took power, that this community really started to balloon, as thousands and thousands of people fled Iran and the changing conditions in the country to join their brethren here in the United States and in the city of Los Angeles. And what you have here is a microcosm of life in Iran. All types of Iranians, Shia Iranians, Azerbaijani Iranians, Armenian Iranians, and Jewish Iranians. All told, over 500,000 people here in the city of Los Angeles. How's it going, my friend?
Somebody brought that guy, that lady, the place you were filming, that bookstore.
Yeah.
I'm from Persia, salam.
Ah, okay.
And then she was so sad, she was crying. If you film everything, people can see it. This is a Persian neighborhood.
Yeah.
And everybody loves you guys so much. Coming, visiting the Persia, bunch of homeless guys, they walked up, sir.
Yeah.
And they broke their window, and she was crying. And
Why did they break her window?
this is crazy. This morning I had to pick up a lot of garbage here. At night they come here, they
Yeah.
ransack the whole place.
Who's they?
It's like homeless people with the shopping cart.
Okay.
They do it on purpose. And then I told them, keep the name Persia. That is the only thing America left.
Yeah.
Be peaceful.
America.
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 America. And then this rabbi guy's here. And the rabbi,
This what guy? Sorry?
The rabbi place is right next.
Rabbi.
Yeah, there are a bunch of rabbis here. They're Israeli. They're so nice. They give us some beans and some
okay.
kebabs. And then my dad's mom was Israeli and my mom's dad was Israeli.
So you're Jewish?
Yes, sir.
Me too. I'm from Israel.
You look like my mom's brother.
Salam. How's it going?
Thank you, sir.
Nice
Maybe
to meet
that's
you.
as well. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what God sent you here for them, because believe it or not, this book over here is Torah.
Yeah.
It's a book of Moses.
Yeah.
And Saint Moses, the prophet Moses, was the only Messiah. And if you notice, I
You look a bit like Moses.
correct, sir. That's what
It looks like Moses, look.
Shalom, salam.
Well, what is this? I have a question. This is a newspaper.
Correct. Yeah, this is a
In Persian newspaper that they put out here?
Smart. Yeah. Correct.
Wait. Let me guys try to read Persian. See if I get it right. Akhbar, which is like in Arabic, which means news. U etlaat.
It's saying
So news and
information.
information.
Yes, sir. And then
Who puts out this newspaper? Someone in this area? They put out a newspaper in
yes,
Persian.
sir, that's their address.
Ah, and look, there's news about the war in Israel and all that.
Yes, sir. If you notice, that's a synagogue right there.
Ah, this is a synagogue.
Yes, right there.
Ah, all right.
And there's a
Wow.
synagogue right here where that attorney was. He's a Persian too.
Ah, okay.
And this is a Persian restaurant.
Hmm.
Usually, if I save $103, I don't sleep here at night. There's this motel he's sold.
$103.
Yes, that's the cheapest one. The other one that charges
So
$200.
you need there's no place here where they help homeless people, like where you can get more
I'm a
cheap
refugee,
accommodation?
and they don't like me.
Refugee from?
Iran, Persian.
When did you leave Iran?
41 years ago.
Ah, and you're still, wow.
Yes, I worked 38 years in Texas, sir, and
Yeah.
other state. I was a truck driver, recruit for U.S. Army Commander TRs in Labar and some.
Yeah.
So he's a Persian. Sir.
Ah, everyone is Persian here.
He looked like Moses too.
Yeah.
They buy there and stuff, but what I'm is your questions are God's. This information is
God, you mean good?
perfection.
Ah, God.
Because without
Questions are God.
that's the Turkish Bible.
Ah, really?
Yeah, some lady she paid $40 to buy this book.
But
for
you don't
me.
read Turkish.
I can read it. Is that my last name is Afshar Turks.
Ah.
This is my artwork. This is like a Mormon book. Some Mormons they give me that.
So everyone here is trying to convert you to their religion.
Correct.
But you're Jewish.
Correct. How could I change? Because the only true God is the mighty God. He has no name. He's God. We had to leave in Iran because of the Islam guys. They showed up killing everybody. They said we have to be a Muslim. I didn't say nothing. I said I want to leave the country. They said, kid, you got to serve the military for 2 years because somebody named Saddam Hussein is attacking Iran, took over Iranian cities. Everybody died except me and 9 soldiers. I told them God's commandment is thou shalt not kill, but they didn't listen to me. Believe me, sir, everybody died. The United Nations was scared. The Americans were scared. Everybody left the country because there were mustard gas everywhere.
But you, as a Jewish person, you were able to be a commander in the Iranian army in the
they
80s?
didn't know that.
Ah.
They just needed soldiers. I said, I need a passport to leave the country. They said,
No, but the Iranian army allowed you to be a commander when you were Jewish?
yeah, because they were, all their last name was like me. They were military, but the government left, but they couldn't kill the military because they needed the soldiers.
All right, I gotta go. If you want, we can get lunch later. I definitely owe you a lunch after this conversation.
No, I understand.
You're okay? So I'll come by later to say goodbye.
Yes, if you save money or tell people that I'm Leo sitting here, homeless refugee.
Guys, if you come to Tehrangeles in Los Angeles, around Persia Square, Westwood Boulevard, Wilkins Boulevard, come say hello to Leo.
Yes, sir.
To Leo, he'll be sitting here. This is his home over here. This is where you sleep at night, right?
Corner right here.
In the corner? Okay. He'll be over here, so you know where to find him, and maybe you can help him get a hotel for the night.
Oh, that's
Very
the
nice.
Persian lion, and this is the
Ah, yeah. Community auto service. That's nice.
salam. And the salam production.
Yeah.
And then don't forget to help this lady.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sayyid.
Thank you so much.
I love
Thank
you
you.
so
Best
much.
of luck to you.
As well. If you're watching this tape, remember Leo Afshar Jamshid from Persia. We love you and God bless USA.
God bless.
Shalom, Baba John.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sayyid.
Thank you so much.
Let me famous, please.
Wow. Some life story, huh? Crazy. And what he was saying there is interesting. If it's true, because sometimes you don't know how accurate these stories are, but there was a huge war between Iran and Iraq in the 80s over the oil producing area of southern Iran, and huge, tremendous casualties, over 1 million on each side. The deadliest war in the Middle East in modern times. And he was saying that he fought in that war and a lot of people got killed, and that's something that we know happened, and I believe him. Oh wow, Persian bookstore. Yo. Hello. How are you?
Are you recording?
Yeah, not good?
No.
Okay, thank you. A bit of paranoia here about recording. Maybe it has something to do with people having family back home in Iran, which is, of course, not a country that has freedom of speech. And they don't know where this video is going, how it will be interpreted, their family members, so forth. I understand it. Persian pizza. Look at these Persian rugs. One of the things that they're famous for in Iran. The Persian rugs. Community here want to feel at home. Can get them. Are these imported from Iran or they're made here? Imported. Right. Very nice. Thank you so much. Yo. Some Persian products here. Shahrazad tea. Shahrazad is a famous Persian tale. Seen a lot of these services for passport related issues. There are obviously people right now in Iran who would love to come to the United States. So many homeless people in this city. So sad. It's just crazy. Oh look, Persian ice cream. Let's try this. Excuse me, what is Persian ice cream? What's special about Persian ice cream?
So the Persian ice cream is the ingredients and the way that it's made is more stretchy, and the ingredients are organic, and also like the flavors, like the saffron, the pistachio, that's
Yes.
similar.
All right, people, Iranian ice cream. Let's try it. Whoa. That is very strong. And you can taste like the saffron inside. It's very unique taste. It's actually really good. Super unique. Wow. It says Mahsa Amini. That was the Iranian woman who was killed by the police in Iran for not wearing a hijab. That sparked huge protests and unrest in the country several years ago. A lot of unrest that's still ongoing. Ten Commandments, Iranian style.
I am myself a television and radio producer
Oh, really?
for 55 years.
Where?
Here in LA and in New York, I had a radio station. I had a TV station here too.
And you were born in Iran?
I was born in Iran. I've done a lot of things. I'm a very active member of the community
Where in Iran?
in Hamadan, where you had the Feast of Purim.
Yeah. Ah, wow.
That's
Like they're the actual site of the events that are written in the story.
One of the best communities there are, because for joke they call the Iranian community the Gucci immigrants,
Yeah.
because mostly are very well to do, and fortunately we have a lot of doctors, lawyers, engineers, and as far as the education, the Iranian community is one of the top educated community.
Yeah.
And they're very active. There are a lot of very big American businesses owned by the Iranian community, and it's a good community. And now we're Americans as anybody else, and we're proud to be an American from Iranian descent. So,
Are you sad about the relations between the U.S. and Iran? The fact that you can't go back
Absolutely.
easily to Iran, all the stuff that's going on?
well, I don't want to talk too much about myself, but I've been very active. I am, as far as Iran concerned, I was 13 years an assistant to the late Shah of Iran, and I did a lot. At the time, we were very good relationship we had with Israel.
Iran and Israel were actually allies until the Islamic Revolution. Like
But during
Israel
the
got all the
Shah-
oil from Iran.
Actually, I was instrumental in sending the oil to Israel at that time. As I mentioned, I was an assistant to the late Shah, and the relationship was pretty good. And unfortunately, since the mullahs came in, and terrible, because there was always good relationship with the Jews and Iran. And actually, the second historical and religious place of the Jews is Iran, because we have the tomb of Daniel, and also we have the Esther, the Queen of Persia, and it's been always in the cultural thing. It's been very, very good friendship and everything. And Cyrus the Great is the one who came and freed the Jews.
Of course, that is the very end of the Bible where Cyrus the Great issues his famous declaration, allowing the Jews to come back to Jerusalem to rebuild the temple. And I don't know, this looks a little bit like Cyrus the Great in his palace, or Darius, or one of these other Persian kings.
Cyrus the Great, and also this is called the Takht Jamshid. Was the palace of the Cyrus the Great, which is in province of Fars, Shiraz in Iran, and that represents, and this is where the different nations were bringing gift to the Cyrus the king. Looking for the future, hopefully we can get together again.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I hope so.
Me too.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you so much for this.
Shalom, peace.
Shalom. How do you say toda in Persian? Thank you.
Merci, like the French.
No, but that's
Tashakkur.
tashako.
Tashakkur.
Tashako. Thank you.
Mamnuna. Tashakkur. Which actually is like Arabic came to the Persian. But anyway, say
Are the people here very involved in the, basically like the news? I saw there's a sign there that says Mahsa Amini. Now Mahsa Amini was the woman without the hijab who was arrested and killed.
And a lot of like Mahsa Amini were killed by this fanatic Islamic regime, because not every Islamic country is like this, but in Iran, unfortunately, that is the case. These are very fanatic, in a way, I don't want to use bad word, stupid manner of running the country. And
Well, it hasn't been very successful because the country is not doing well.
no, not the country went back to over 1,000 years. When we had the 2,500 years of Persian Empire in Iran, we celebrated during 1970s. We had 82 heads of the states to be in the biggest party of the heads of the countries ever in the history.
So I have a question. Is there anyone here in the U.S. that supports the Islamic Republic?
In U.S., Iranian,
Yeah.
they are sent by the Islamic regime. They're here. They are the moles that they call. You know, they're
Very few.
like, yeah. And they're paid by the Islamic regime to be here to do a few things.
okay.
Yeah.
Because maybe also there's a bit of concern for those who have family, because when I walked into some shops here and they saw I was filming, they were like, get out.
Yeah, and because they are afraid that they'll be targeted. I myself, I have 4 counts of execution waiting for me to go back there.
But I think they're afraid more for their families back there, if they have families.
Yes, if they have family, they retaliate, you know.
Yeah, of course.
If the son does something here, they go get the father or the sister or the brother or the mother, whatever.
I know, I might.
They have no mercy.
Thank you so much. Toda. Thank you, guys. All right. Some people who want to talk. How nice. What a story. He sent us the oil in Israel. What would we have done without him? My God. But we've made it back to Persia Square, where we started the video. Yeah, I was kicked out of quite a few shops until I found people that were willing to talk to me. So that was super cool to find the guy who sent us the oil in Israel back in the day. And yeah, very interesting. Basically a microcosmos of the Iranian life here in Los Angeles, of all kinds, of all religions, of all communities. And many of them obviously have family back home. are in this situation of the bad relationship between the US and Iran, want to see the overthrow of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Will that happen in our lifetime? I don't know, but I'm happy that I came here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.